Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Luna and welcome to Luna's bookshelf. In today's video, as you've seen by the title, I'm going to continue to be reading the Harry Potter series. I have 3 more books left in the series. I have only left Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, and Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. And I'm so excited. I've been putting off this video for a little while. I also was like in a little bit of a reading slump, but I started reading Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, and I'm enjoying it so much. So yeah. So in today's video, as I said, we're going to continue the series and also finish the series. I'm very excited. I would say let's get started because I already started the first book we're reading in this video. So let's talk about that. So I started reading Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. I think I've said it in the first part as well as that I didn't expect this book to be this big. I mean, I really thought that one of these books would be, especially this one, because this one is, I think, split. I'm not sure. I'm going to look it up. Yes, you have 2 Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. And so this is the last book, and I really thought this book would be the thickest book. I mean, I thought this book would be this size, but it's not, because this book is split into 2 movies. So yeah. By the way, I know the light is not the best. I have like my bedside lamp standing right there. So yeah, but I really wanted to start this video now. So yeah, that's why these are the circumstances. But Harry Potter and the Order of Phoenix. So we obviously follow Harry, Ron, and Hermione back. The Goblet of Fire ended with Lord Voldemort returning. He is back. The Death Eaters are back. So that's a really big thing. The book starts off with Harry still in Privet Drive with his uncle and aunt, and he is there. And when he went outside mad because he had a fight with his uncle and aunt, he sees Dudley, and then they get attacked by Dementors. When they get attacked by Dementors, Harry does this Patronus spell 3 times. It works. He goes back, and something was wrong with Dudley because obviously the Dementors attacked. And now the fact is, if you're a underage wizard or witch, you can practice witchcraft outside of school, and also the fact that there is a muggle in the presence of doing witchcraft. So he has to go to this hearing, and there's a lot going on. He also finds out there is this Order of the Phoenix, hence title. The Order of the Phoenix, which Dumbledore kind of leads, and there he meets his friends again, Hermione and Ron, and also Remus is there, Sirius is there, so whole the gang is there, everyone is there. So he meets them, and then he has to go to this disciplinary hearing, has to go through because he used witchcraft in public in the Muggle world. But the thing is, he is okay, so he can yay, he can go back to Hogwarts when the year starts again. But the thing is that this Cornelius Finch guy, he's very suspicious, and I don't remember exactly. I can't remember how he looks like in movies. I have to look him up. Cornelius Finch. I think I know, but I'm not sure. Oh yeah, right, him. He's so weird. I'm going to show him to you guys. If my Wi-Fi lets me know. So this is Cornelius Fudge in the movies. And we also saw a little glimpse of Umbridge, that is this woman. I mean, if you watch the movies or if you've read the books, you know that woman is a pain in the ass. I'm just going to say it. She's not fun. She's really annoying. We don't like her. And I'm very scared to see what's going to happen in the books. Because I couldn't stand her. I think no one can stand this woman in either the book or the movie. So yeah. But that's where I'm at. I kind of stopped at the fact that Harry came back to like this, to the where the Order of Phoenix is held, where they're all at. So that's where I'm left. I'm currently at page 146, and that is chapter 9. There are 800 pages in this book, so it's quite a lot. But I hope. So there are three more books left. I really don't know. I really hope so. I'm going to tell you guys my little plan. My hope is to finish both of these 3 books before the end of the year, because I want this video uploaded before the end of the year, preferably next week. Today is the 9th of December, so we're gonna see, but we're going to try. But I really want to finish these 3 books because I've also some other books. I have a book club book I really want to read, obviously, before January begins and the exams begin, because we also have to get together. We're going to video call and discuss the book. But yeah, there are some other books I really want to read before the end of the year is there. But I also have exams, I have school, it's really busy with deadlines, etc. But we're going to try our best. But this video is going to go exactly as the previous one. If you haven't watched the previous one, by the way, go watch it, and then you can go back to this one, and then you have all the books. There are obviously going to be spoilers in these videos. I don't know, I haven't said that before, but now we're here. So this video is going to go exactly the way the previous video went. In part 1, I'm just going to read the book, discuss the book with you guys, insert some clips of me reading, as many as I can, because most of the time I'm reading on a train. But I'm going to try my best, guys, okay? And there's going to be spoilers in this video. There were spoilers in the first part as well. It's really, I mean, it's really difficult, I think, to avoid spoilers in a reading vlog with Harry Potter, because it's a series. There are going to be a lot of people already read or watched the movies, so I think it's fine. So yeah, that's what we're at. And now let's get to the video. So, okay, now we know how far I'm in book 1. Not exactly book 1, but in the Order of the Phoenix. I'm very excited so far. I'm really glad to be back in the world. So yeah, I'll update you guys when I've read a little bit more, and maybe you'll see me reading the book. Who knows? So I'll see you guys when I have an update. Hi besties, it is been quite a while. It is now the 16th of December and the last time I spoke to you guys it was the 9th of December, so I'm very sorry. But I obviously have an update on Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. I am over halfway done with the book. I am at page 455, chapter 23, and I wanted to give you guys a bit of an update. I'm sorry for the light. I know it's not great. I'm again filming in the evening, even though I had time to film during the day, but I just a little recap. So I woke up this morning. I didn't set an alarm because I was like, you know what, it's okay. Last day to like sleep in before the exams are coming, and I went on a run, but I only went on a run at like 3-ish p.m. So when I came home, it was like 4 p.m. So it was already getting dark. And before that, before I went on a run, I didn't feel like putting the camera out because I didn't feel good, presentable in my opinion. So that's why I didn't film anything. So here we are now, filming a little bit later, but it's fine. So Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. So a lot is happening. I spoke to you guys about the first part when I started reading it, I think. I don't know how far I was then, but so we're quite far in the book at the moment. So we are seeing a lot more of Umbridge. She's really trying to control Hogwarts, with implementing all these rules and supervising all of the teachers, especially with what was her name? Oh my god, I always forget her name. The teacher of divination. She's now on probation, I think it is, and also now Hagrid has just got back to Hogwarts. She's also supervising him a little bit and seeing what else he's doing. I really hate her. I just really don't like her, but I don't think that's a really popular opinion. I think nobody likes Umbridge, so yeah. But yeah, we also have seen a little bit more of the Order. We saw that Harry had this dream, this vision, through the snake's eyes of Voldemort, that he saw that Mr. Weasley got hurt. So there's a whole new take on the connection between Voldemort and Harry, and I'm really interested to see what is going to happen because I don't remember quite a lot from this movie. I mean, I remembered some bits, but not everything. And then you also have like the fact that Umbridge, she is teaching the defense against the dark arts, but obviously she is from the ministry and she doesn't want to really teach them something, so she's just learning them. Yeah, she's actually not learning them anything. They just have to read. But yeah, you don't learn if you just read, you know? You have to do it, especially in that class. And Hermione, Ron, and Harry took matters in own hands, especially Hermione. She said, you know what? What if we just start our own little group of Defense Against Dark Arts? I mean, Harry can teach everyone who wants to learn. So now they're doing that. And it's really fun. And it's also fun to see this, and I can really visualize because they're doing this in a room that comes when you're in distress, when you need it. And I think it would be really hard to like put it into vision if I don't know what it would look like. So that's really fun because I have watched the movie obviously. So yeah, we're now at that point. We just got through the point that Mr. Weasley got hurt and they're at the hospital. So yeah, and that they know that they were talking all Mr. Weasley, Moody, about the fact that Harry saw through the snake of Dumbledore that Mr. Weasley got hurt, and that is not good. That's not something that's supposed to happen, and that's just not good. That's it. I said in the first clip when I talked to you guys that I really hope to finish it next week, so that means this week, this reading vlog, but I'm not sure I'm going to be able to be honest. I mean, I definitely will be finishing this book this week, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish 2 other books. I would say I think I'm going to put on a video. I don't know if I'm going to read, but I'll see you guys when I have an update. That's probably going to be realistically if I finish the book. I don't think I'm going to say something else during the video, during this last part. So yeah. Hi, besties! First of all, Happy New Year! Probably when you're seeing this video, I don't know, it's probably already end of the month, but that doesn't matter. Still, Happy New Year! It is today, the 6th of January, and I'm here for an update of Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. I know it's been a very long time since I updated you guys, but it was been really busy. My exams have started. When the Christmas period started, I also had to study for my exams. I also was kind of in a reading slump, so it took me almost like a month to finally finish this book. So that's why you may see I have like good lighting. It's because I got this external light from the parents of my boyfriend, so now I can finally film anytime I want. So that's really great. I also got this little tripod where I can put my camera on, so that's also very, very cool. I'm very happy I got that. So yeah, it has been a while since I finished this book, but I still wanted to give you guys an update. Harry Potter and the Order of Phoenix, the 5th book in the Harry Potter universe. So I didn't really remember a lot from the movie, so the only main thing that I remembered was Professor Umbridge. She's from the Ministry and she is going to come and teach defense against the dark arts at Hogwarts. What I do remember is that she was very annoying. Nobody likes her. She's just, yeah, Ibby. You know what I mean? So yeah, but other than that, I didn't really remember a lot about the book, so it was kind of going into it blindly, which was fun, but also very scary. But yeah, so we follow her, and the big thing in this book is that Harry gets starting to get these visions, but really feeling like he is there at the moment those visions happen. So in the book, we see that Mr. Weasley gets hurt. I already talked about this, I think, but I'm not sure. Maybe not. It's been a long time, but he gets this vision that Mr. Weasley gets attacked, and he is like in the point of view of the snake who attacks Mr. Weasley. So it's been really concerning that Harry is getting these visions. He goes so serious about this, and he says that he also has to go to Dumbledore for this. So he does, and then he gets his lessons from Professor Snape, how to resist these visions. So yeah, that's the thing. When he is having these lessons from Snape, he also learns a bit more about his father, about James, and how he was when he was at Hogwarts, which was really of a reality shock for Harry. Then at the end of the book was nearing, I was really before the book, with kind of when I was reading the book, I really wondered this book where Sirius dies, because I couldn't remember if it was in this book or in the next book. And then we got to a certain point in the book where Harry, Hermione, Ron, Luna, Ginny, and Neville are all going to the Ministry of Magic, and then I was like, yep, this is the book where Sirius is going to get killed. And oh my god, there were some tears. So yeah, I did enjoy the book. I think the reason that I maybe didn't enjoy it that much is also because I was in a reading slump. I do still give it 4.25 stars. It was sometimes a little bit slow for me because it is a very thick book. Some things could have gone a little bit quicker. The thing with Umbridge takes up a very big part of the book, but it's very that's okay. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but sometimes I was like, okay, I want a little bit more action, you know? But I still enjoyed it, and so yeah, that's why I give it a 4.25 stars. Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. To be honest, I also don't remember a lot of these books. These are really intertwined in my mind. I mean, a little bit more of this than of this, but I'm very scared, but also interesting to see what is going to happen. But I'm not going to start it now. I'm still reading another book, my book club pick for the month of December. Oops, but we also postponed it to January. But as you guys know, so now you know. So there's going to be a big time trip when I start reading the next book. It's because of that. I'm kind of in a reading slump, and I don't want to get back into it. So yeah, there will be videos following probably after this video. I don't know when this video is going to be posted. I'm not going to put myself on a timeline. But yeah, so that was a little update, and I'll see you guys when I'm going to start the next book. Hi, wonderful besties. It's been a while since I last updated you guys on reading Harry Potter. I'm about to start reading Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. So this is a 6th book. There's one more book left after this one, and I'm very excited. So I also watched all the movies up to how I read them, and that was so fun to do. And I really could, especially in the Order of Phoenix, you could really see a big difference between the book and the movie, because the book is way thicker and there is a lot more in the book than there is in the movie. And it really made me appreciate the books even more, because there's so much more to it, so much more depth in the books than there is in the movies. So yeah, I'm very excited. Also kind of scared to continue this. So we last ended with that Voldemort is really back, and that all this thing happened. So yeah, kind of scary. I kind of forgot what happened in this book. Not really sure anymore. I mean, Voldemort is really back, the Death Eaters, but I can't really remember what happened in the movie. So yeah. Okay, I'll see you guys when I start reading Harry Potter. Hi, wonderful besties. It's been a long time since I last updated you guys. It has been January and it's already February. It is the 16th of February, and I didn't update you guys once about the books. So, first, you saw I was going to start reading Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. So, I did start reading it. Not when I made the clip, I think I started a little bit later on, but I also already finished it. I don't know if I'm some clips before this one, I'm not sure, but if there are some clips before of this book that I'm reading, they will be included in the video. So now is a little reading update time. So I obviously finished this one. So this is the sixth book in the series, and I didn't remember quite a lot about the movie as well. The last two movies I didn't remember a lot of. So that's also it was kind of a surprise for me going into these books to what's going to happen. But I really enjoyed this one, and I enjoyed this more than I expected it to enjoy. I really love we see a little bit more of Draco. I do think in the movies we see a lot more about Draco and him being now with the Death Eaters and his job to kill Dumbledore. And I kind of miss that in the book, that there is not much. I mean, it's obvious these books are about Harry Potter, but I wish there was a little bit more of Draco's like mission, kind of his character in this. I think that would be also very interesting to read about, but I still really enjoyed it, and I was really excited and also kind of sad when Dumbledore died. That was, I mean, I knew he was going to die, but still was kind of sad. But I'm still thinking about a rating about this one. I'm not sure yet. But with Slughorn going into this book, he's like this professor who was like collecting these students who are pretty good and are like just really good students. And the thing is, there's a reason why Dumbledore hired him again, because one time when Voldemort, Tom Riddle, was still studying at Hogwarts, he asked something to at Slughorn about his Horcrux, and we don't know much about it, but in this book we kind of figure out what Voldemort did. So he split his soul in seven and made these Horcruxes, and that's like the biggest deal of this book, and we find it out in like more of the end of the book. And I felt so, I kind of, it's not like forgot, obviously, because they're going to search for it in the last book for these Horcruxes, but still, it's really was really interesting to read about and like see how it differs from the movie to the book. So yeah, but I really liked it. Also, this whole like side quest with Dumbledore and Harry going to find one and trying to destroy one and etc. Really, really love this one. And at the moment, I'm also currently reading the last book, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. I am currently at chapter 11. So, as I said in previous clips, is we have the movies on like our TV recorder, but we're running out of storage, so I had to like watch them. And since Deathly Hallows are two movies because they're split in two parts, I did already watch them because at first I wanted to watch them after I finished the book, but it was taking a lot of other storage, so we couldn't really like record other things. So and now I know what's going to happen, but I'm really excited to see how it differs from like the book, because I think there is going to be kind of a difference because there are two movies and there's just one book. So I'm really excited to see. There were the first things that already happened that I read about in the book kind of differed, or we're going in a little bit different of an order. So yeah, but it's really time to face Voldemort in this one, and I'm really excited, but also scared to see what's going to happen. But yeah, I'm going to be equally sad and happy that I finished the series. I wanted to finish in 2025, but it's fine. We're going to finish in 2026. But yeah, you probably saw some clips already of me reading this book because I did film some clips, but didn't really include me talking to you guys. So here I am. But I've been really busy with school. I now have vacation at the moment, but I had 2 weeks of school and it was really busy. We had a lot of things to do, so it was really hard to fit in filming, also doing this because I also have very late days in the semester. So yeah, but we're going to get back on track. I hope at least. But yeah, I'm definitely going to read some more today because I'm going to my boyfriend today, and I'm definitely going to read some more today because I'm going to take the train later on in the day. But I will try to film some clips, but it's still a bit awkward to film in public. I think fellow YouTubers, creators can understand, especially just filming yourself, just reading. People must think, girl, what are you doing? But yeah, I'm trying my best, you know? So yeah, that was a little update. I Yeah, that was a little update. That was it actually. So yeah, I will see you when I have another update and when I'm reading a little bit more in Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. See you guys then. Hi besties. I don't know, the last time I updated you guys it was Monday. Today is Sunday, so it's already the end of the week. And I have a little update for you guys on Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. So I read quite a bit. I'm currently at page 436. I'm going to try to see which chapter I'm almost at. I'm almost, give me a sec. Give me a sec, guys. It's hard to so I'm now in chapter 26. So I'm almost going to chapter 27. So yeah, and quite a lot has happened. Since I think last update you guys, I don't know how much happened, but I think quite a lot. So we're now at the moment that Dobby died. Even though I knew it was coming, it still hit me. It still hit me. I mean, Dobby is so cute. When the first time he appeared in like the books and also in the movies, I just knew I was going to love his character, and I'm so sad that he died. I'm so sad, and especially if I envisioned that scene while I was reading it from the movie, I was even more sad because that's so sad and so heartbreaking to see Dobby die. But yeah, it is what it is, and we're going to have to deal with it. But now they're still looking for the Horcruxes, and they're going to like Bellatrix her vault. And yeah, it's really exciting to see what's going to happen because I know what happened in the movie because I just watched it. He's going for this cup, I think it was, and they're going to find it in her vault. But I think like her book is going to like kind of betray them in a way, like you know what, I got you guys in here, but I'm not going to help you get out. That's not my job. So yeah. But I'm kind of scared to see what else is going to happen. I'm really interested to see if, like in the movies, we see how Snape was always playing down the double agent and how he actually really cares a lot about Harry. And I'm curious to see how it's going to be portrayed in the book and how we're going to figure all of that out. What I do kind of miss in the book, and it's pretty normal that it's I said it before. In the book, we focus obviously really hard on Harry and Hermione and Ron and all of them, especially Harry, obviously. And we don't see a lot of like the other sides, like Voldemort and Draco and everything. And in some way, I kind of miss that we don't see that a lot because I think it will be also pretty interesting to see more of that kind of side of the story. But I kind of understand because it would be even more of a thick book if you also have to put it in there as well, you know? And what I also found interesting is when they got away from like the wedding from Bill and Fleur, they had to get away because all the Death Eaters were coming. They were in like Grimmauld place. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm sorry. I'm really bad at it. All of a sudden, in the movies they don't see anyone anymore, especially not at that place. But in the book, we also see Lupin coming again. Also, the relationship between Lupin and Tonks is also very different from how it is in the movies, which I also found very interesting. Like, why did they chose to change that up? I'm not sure, but yeah, I'm loving it. I'm having a good time, even though I'm reading it really slow. I don't know what is wrong with me. I mean, in January and December, I had a big reading slump. In January it was good. I read like 6 books, so I was like, okay, it's going well again. And then now in February I didn't read. I just read 1 book, and it was already a book I was reading in January. And I'm still reading 2 books at the same time. I'm like reading this book, and I'm also still reading a book club book that I started like so long ago, but I also wanted to finish this video of Harry Potter. So yeah, now we're here. I mean, I have to finish this book before Friday next week because I want my video to be uploaded then. So I don't have an option. I have to finish this book in the near future. I mean, I think I can. It's not that I have that much left, as you can see. But yeah, we're going to try our best. So yeah, if I have another update for you guys, I'll let you know. But now I'm going to edit the video I just filmed, I think. So yeah, and I'll see you next time with a new update, or maybe if I even finish a book. But because you never know with me, if I'm filming a reading vlog, anything can happen. Literally anything. So yeah, see you guys when I have something more to say to you. Hi, besties. It is today Wednesday, the 25th of February, and yesterday, the 24th, I finished Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, final book in the Harry Potter series, and that means I'm finished with the whole series. It's so crazy. I started this journey in, I think, yeah, definitely in 2025. I don't remember exactly when I started it, but now I'm done with it. It's so crazy. So yeah, I want to do a little recap on all 3 books that I read in this video, because if you haven't, there's a part 1 of this like Harry Potter, me reading Harry Potter for the first time. I'm saying this in the end of the video, but I hope that I said it, hoping my past self also said it in the first part of the video, but we'll see. But yeah, I've read the final 3 books in this part, and I already give my like opinions. I don't know for sure if I give like the final ratings of each book, so that's definitely something we're going to do now. But yeah, it is so crazy to me that I finished these books, that I'm done with this. It was such a journey. I really love that I also got to experience books, and also kind of along the line while I was reading the books, I watched the movies again, which was so fun to see, and to really kind of compare how they differ and what the differences are between the movies and the books. So yeah, let's talk about The Order and the Phoenix first. So this was a thick book, and wow, this was the final last book I finished in December in 2025. This took me quite a while to read. I don't know why exactly. It was also because I was in a reading slump, so that also plays a big part in the fact that it took me so long to finish this. But there is a lot of difference between the movie and the book, but I did really enjoy the book. I still enjoyed it, and I love to see more. I loved that we got to see a little bit more of the Order of the Phoenix, and also like Sirius and everything. That was pretty sad though. That was so sad. I was so sad when that happened. Especially because afterwards I saw the movie. I was like, oh my god, no, no, he's dead. So yeah, but I really like this. I don't think it's my favorite of all of the 7 books, but I still enjoyed it. If I have to give it a rating now, I think I would just give it 4 stars because I just enjoyed it, but it took me a bit longer to read, and I also think because it's sometimes I was maybe a little bit bored. I don't know how to say it, but it took me quite a while to really get into, and sometimes it kind of lost me in the plot, but still, however, I really enjoyed the book. Then after that, we started with Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. So we learn a bit more, I mean, about Voldemort and everything in this book. And this really sets like the story for the final book. Like the fact that we discovered that Voldemort made these Horcruxes of his soul. He split it in 7. And that Dumbledore has been looking for it and trying to destroy it. Dumbledore dies in this book. So heartbreaking. Also the fact that Snape like was evil and he killed Dumbledore. Also that happened. I was like, whoa, oh my god, what is happening? I really enjoyed this book. Actually, I enjoyed it more than I thought I would, because I don't think it was like my favorite movie either, but I still really enjoyed it, and I think I'm going to give this one 4.25 stars. And then the final book. They're going to look for the Horcruxes to destroy them. They also discover the Deadly Hallows exist, like the big thing, the Elder Wand that Voldemort uses, trying to kill Harry. We discovered that Snape isn't that bad after all. I mean, he did some questionable things. I mean, I texted my friend who watched and read some books, and I said, actually, I really love the moment that we discovered that Snape isn't as bad as he's portrayed to be, because he was been playing double agent for Dumbledore to work for Voldemort. But I mean, he did some questionable things. That's really true. But it is a beautiful moment when we discover that Snape really does care about Harry, and he always has cared about Harry. Also, the fact that his Patronus is also though just the same as Harry's mother. That's so wholesome though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna deny that. That was a really wholesome moment. But we also lost one. We lost Dobby. Dobby. I'm so sad when he died, both the movie and in the book. I was so sad. But yeah, I really liked it. I really liked discovering things and them going on like this like side quest to find the Horcruxes. I really love that. And I think I'm going to give this book a 4.75 stars. Just not a 5 stars, because sometimes I was a little bit like, come on, I want to get it going, you know? But yeah. I have all of the books on top of my bookshelf. I'm not going to take them because there are, I mean, quite a lot of books. As you know, 7 books. But I had the best time reading this, and I'm so glad that I decided to read the books as well, because it did give me like a different perspective on everything. And I mean, definitely like the last 4 books, it is really, there are some big difference between the book and the movies, and I definitely like the books better than the movies. But yeah, I highly recommend reading the books if you haven't. Even if you haven't watched the movies yet, read the books. It's so fun. It's so, in a way, even if you haven't watched the movies or something, it's somehow so nostalgic because it is written. I had a fun time. I hope you guys also liked watching me reading these books for the first time, and I hope I did well, because I know I'm still, the thing is, I'm struggling with filming reading vlogs, especially during like I have school time, because most of the times when I'm reading, it's when I'm on the train, and it's not always easy to film myself while I'm on the train, because sometimes there's just a lot of people in my surroundings, and I don't want to like bother other people that I'm filming myself, and sometimes it's also just a bit awkward to film myself. That was a video. I hope you guys liked the video. Let me know if you have ever read the Harry Potter books and what your thoughts on these books are. I think I will be doing this again with a series, but I'm thinking of doing it with the Poppy War, because it's also a very popular series, and I think it would be fun to also do a regular reading vlog about it. It's also only 3 books, but are quite thick books, but I don't know if I'm going to do it. We'll see. But yeah, that was a video for today. I hope you guys liked it, and if you did, maybe like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!